Good morning. Good morning. Happy Monday. What is good in the world? It is Monday and we are live. If you're watching on Instagram, hello Instagram. Good to see you. My name is James Cooper, and today we're going to be focusing on messaging. We're going to talk about focusing a message that attracts your ideal audience. Those of you who are new to watching me live, I go live every Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Pacific. On Instagram as well as on Facebook, and you can follow me. And if you are a business owner who is looking to attract more of your ideal clients, then what you want to do is you want to join Six Figure Storytellers. This is a community where we focus on messaging, we focus on video to be able to attract your ideal clients by creating the message that is going to attract those clients. So welcome, and let me do some shout outs who are here today. First of all, Evie is here. Good to see you, Evie, from Dallas instead of Arizona. Nice that you're taking a little trip. Maya is here, of course. Good to see you, Maya. Sarah is here. Star Wars. Yes, I love Star Wars. I don't have my Star Wars poster handy, but it is here. Thank you so much. So if you are watching, you can always like my page and you'll get notified when I go live. So let's talk today about messaging. Creating a message that really resonates. There are two things when it comes to messaging. You want to make sure that your message both resonates with your ideal audience and is also relevant to their problems and their challenges. Otherwise, you're just talking, right? And while that can create some great connection, it doesn't really move them emotionally because your job is to help them get a little farther down the line where they want to go, right? Your job as a coach, as a mentor, as a consultant, in offering your business services, whatever it is that you do, your job is to get them further along. And so you can't do that unless you really connect with what their problems are. Where are my show scenes window? Sorry, 1 second. I don't know where it is. It's here somewhere. I'm looking for my scenes window in Ecamm. I don't know where it disappeared to. Anyway, all good. So when it comes to creating a message that resonates, you always look to your history. Look to the miles that you have walked and how you've overcome those problems. And when you think of your own hero's journey, how you got to where you are, there are really 3 shifts, and you should write these things down. There are 3 shifts that you made in order to get where you are. The first is there was a shift in your values. A shift in your values, meaning you put focus on, whether it's conscious or unconscious, you shifted what was most important to you. So maybe it was focusing on being more courageous. Maybe it was focused on being more flexible. Maybe it was focusing just on being more resourceful. Maybe it was focused on your family. Maybe it was focused on, what this is going to mean for you long term. But basically, you shifted your values. You shifted what was most important to you. The second thing is that you shifted a belief. There was either a belief that was not serving you that you decided not to believe anymore, or there was a new belief that you decided to adopt that enabled you to get the actions that you wanted to get, right? So instead of maybe focusing on like, why does this always happen to me? Or like, every time I do this, this happens, or why is this happening? Which is a question that doesn't really move you at all, at least in a positive way, keeps you stuck. There was a belief that if I do this, this will happen, or if I focus on this, this will happen. There was something that put you into action. You asked a new question. And when you started to get success, you adopted a new belief of possibility, of hope. This can happen, right? So there was a shift in your belief system. And we know from the 80-20 principle that 80% of success is all mindset. So shifting your values, shifting your belief. And then the third thing is shifting your strategy. What did you do differently? What did you try and fail and then try something different and succeed at? So what shifted in your strategy? What did you do? Did you adopt somebody else's strategy? Did you read a book and try that strategy? Did you listen to some new mentors? We all have a Yoda in our lives, somebody that helps us get to where we want. Now that Yoda can be a book, it can be a new class, it can be a new training, it could be a person, it could be a mentor, it could be a friend, but somebody helps us shift our strategy. Someone or something helps us shift our strategy. And so when we combine those things, focusing on a new value, focusing on a new belief that'll move us forward, or letting go of an old belief that doesn't serve us, so now we can move farther, faster. And then what was the actual strategy that helped you move? Those three things. And when you focus on those three things in your story, you create messaging that your audience will relate to. So it's relevant. It's relevant to their problems and their challenges. If this is making sense, give me some hearts or some thumbs up. I'd like to know if you're understanding what I'm talking about, if you're picking up what I'm putting down, and if it makes sense to you. If it does, make sense in the comments below. So when it comes to your messaging, you need to speak your audience's language. You need to talk to them so that they resonate with what you're talking about. That's what's going to move them emotionally. Simon Sinek, I say it all the time, people don't follow you because of what you believe. They follow you because what you believe and what you value are the same things that they believe and they value. And that's what creates resonance. The common problem is what creates relevance. Their common problem and your problem that you overcame or that you're even still overcoming. You have a common enemy. There's a common enemy involved that you are fighting together. And if you let them know that you're on their side and you've conquered this dragon, you've conquered this enemy, or you are in constant battle and conquering it as we speak, and they can relate to that. Either way, there's a common enemy. That's what creates the relevance to what your messaging is. The resonance is going to come from your story. And your story is, here's what I believe. Here's what I changed in my belief. Here's what I value. Here's what's most important to me. And you don't have to literally say those words. What's most important to me is this. You don't have to say that. You tell your story. You share your story. And in your story, hidden in your story, without you even knowing it sometimes, hidden in your story is what you believe and what you value. It's in there. It's in your story. When we hear people's stories, we know what they value and we know what they believe just from the story by itself. By the actions and things that you did in your story, we put together the pieces. This is what this person believes. This is what this person values. That's how we know that's how we know the good guy from the bad guy in the movie. Is their actions. Their actions demonstrate what they value and what they believe. So you don't have to say, I believe this. You just have to tell a story, and in the story, we will put together 2 + 2 = 4. We will know what you believe and what you value. If this is making sense, give me some hearts or some thumbs up. I love the interaction, and I'd love to know if you're picking up what I'm putting down. Any questions on that? If you have questions, I don't know where my scenes... I have 2 monitors now. Sometimes they hide. There's my scenes. It was on the second monitor. If you have questions, put it in the comments below. Any questions you have, I answer on all the calls. And if I don't answer it live, I will answer it on replay. If you were on replay, type replay in the comments below. I'd love to know who watched on replay. Any questions you have on this? Any questions on story? And any questions on your messaging? I would love to answer any questions that are here. Those people are here live. Evie has a question, or Evie said, it was definitely mindset for me joining Martha Krajcik on HBR. Was one of the best things for me. Mindset was the most important thing to know when starting anything. It makes sense. Great. I'm glad it does. Absolutely. We discount how important mindset is. And when people sell a course or a program and stuff, it's like, oh, mindset. Yeah, mindset. It makes all the difference. If you don't have a very focused and clear mindset of where you want to go and why it's important, it's not the what you want, it's why do you want it. That's really the juice that's going to get you where you want to go. So when it comes to creating messaging that's going to attract your ideal clients, the first thing you have to know is what are the problems that they have that I can solve? And if they have problems that I can't solve, I either have to learn how to solve those problems, or I have to find somebody I can pair up with that can also help that person. If I can solve 3 out of the 4 problems and they have a 4th problem, then I either have to say, listen, I don't deal with this problem 4, but I do deal with problems 1 through 3. So let's handle that. Or you go learn how to solve problem 4, or you say, hey, listen, this week, or if you join the program, we're also gonna deal with problem 4, and we're gonna bring in an expert that's gonna show you exactly how to do that, and you pair up with somebody. Or you just make it about problems 1, 2, 3, and you say, okay, these are the problems we solve. I don't solve that. Either way. But your job is to help solve their problems, help get them farther down the road. You're just farther down the road on the same path. That's usually how you attract your ideal audience, is you are solving the problems that they have and you have solved them in one way or another. So that's how you create relevance and resonance in your messaging. And that's what's going to attract people, right? It's not about just solving, it's not just about the education and here's how to do it 1, 2, 3. It's also about sharing your personal history so that they see that, this person has been where I am now. I'm going to trust them. If you don't have that know, like, and trust factor, knowing you, knowing who you are as a person, and also knowing you from seeing you everywhere, that's in a marketing strategy. Liking you just based on your personality and your energy and your delivery and who you are, the vibe that you have. I have a sign here, it says, your vibe attracts your tribe. You can't see that because it's in vertical mode, but if we were in landscape, you would see my whole set. But we're in vertical mode because of live streaming on Instagram and Facebook. And so know, like, and trust. Trust comes from demonstrating that you can do this. So maybe that's a testimonial or a case study. Maybe that's just showing step by step how to do something. Maybe it's just sharing your story so that they have a deeper level of connection of who you are and the miles you've gone and how you got here, which is your origin story, which is my personal favorite and most interesting story, is helping people unpack their origin story, right? I have an 8-week boot camp, which focuses on video, which focuses on your messaging and focuses on your story. And I have people going through right now, we're wrapping up, but they're starting to tell their origin story with more confidence. So they know the beginning, middle, and end of their origin story. The story that they need to tell, that when people hear it, they stop and they go, I want to work with this person. Because there are all these people. It doesn't matter how many people do what you do. Nobody has your story. It's a matter of digging and finding what is that story that you're going to tell that's going to attract your ideal people. So if you're interested, our next 8-week bootcamp starts April 5th. And if you join now, you're going to get an extra kickoff call, which is on Monday. So if you're interested, type bootcamp in the comments below and I'll get you the details of the program, what it entails, how much it costs, all that. Just type bootcamp and you'll get all the info. We also go live in Six Figure Storytellers every Tuesday and Thursday at 2 o'clock. So join our great community and ask your questions there. You can post videos there. You can post in written form your story there so that you can get feedback on your story from other people. It's a great community. So join Tuesdays and Thursdays at 2 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. If there are any other questions, please post in the comments below. What are your questions? I would love to know. Lynn, I will get you information on the bootcamp, and Maya as well. Do you have any other questions? Otherwise, we'll wrap for today. It is almost 9:15. Usually we go from 9 to 9:15, 9:20. Any questions on anything? Any questions on other stuff? We talk video gear. We talk storytelling, we talk marketing, we talk messaging, we talk delivery on camera, how to be more authentic, how to be more confident on camera. Any questions you have, either post in the comments below or type in the chat. Otherwise, we will end today. Going once, going twice. All right, everybody. I think we'll wrap for today. Have a great week. Monday, what is your outcome for the week? What's the one thing that you want to accomplish this week? I'm curious. Post in the comments below if you would like, and I'll see if I can support you in that. Otherwise, everybody have a great Monday. Have a great week. I will see you tomorrow at 9 a.m. Actually, at 8:57. Come and join us for some new intro. If I can get the intro done before we go live at 8:57, come join us, and I will see you tomorrow. All right? Have a great day, everybody. Take care. Talk to you.